Hello, I'm Tony, and welcome back to another review. This time, it's Glass Masquerade Origins, which is free from Amazon Games until the end of October 2022. No idea why it's a Masquerade, or what the origins are. This is just a jigsaw puzzle game. Well, a pretty puzzle game, featuring stained glass windows. There seem to be about 50 puzzles to solve, or at least 50 locations, which are based all around the world. Most of them are locked behind completing previous levels, though you do have choice in your route around the world. There's only one game option, which is turn on or off a hint feature. The hint feature gives you a few starting locations that match to some of the shapes, which makes it easier to fit the first few pieces. Now, I didn't find it too difficult without the hints, but if you are struggling, it gets you started. The graphics are pleasant enough to look at and do the job. Stained glass windows are not exactly known for their high resolution. Music is also perfectly fine. It's good background music that doesn't distract from thinking about the puzzle, but obviously gives you that little bit of atmosphere. Gameplay wise, it's a jigsaw puzzle, right? So, nice and simple. Surely we're done. Well, no. Not yet. There's a few quirks about how you play the game that you might need to know about. First off, all of the pieces are in silhouette in scrollable rings around the main picture, which is not how anyone plays jigsaw puzzles. Why wouldn't you have the pieces face up, so you can see the picture? Added to that, the orientation of the pieces is fixed, so you can't turn them, but it doesn't match the orientation of the silhouette. When you pick the piece up, it flips around dramatically to show you the picture, which makes it really hard to match a shape to the picture. It's so much harder when you can picture a piece in silhouette, fit it in, but when you pick it up, it changes orientation and no longer fits where you think it does. I spent a lot of time picking pieces up, realising they're not the one that I wanted, not the one that I thought it would be, and just putting it back down again. On top of this, there's the issue of size, because apparently size does matter. When you pick a piece up, it seems larger than its silhouette, and when you're fitting them into the puzzle, I found some shapes fitted into gaps that they looked like they were too big for, they looked like they didn't entirely fit. Correctly placed shapes snap into place, so I kind of resorted to a bit of a trial and error approach sometimes. Another slightly interesting thing about the game is sometimes you'll put a shape in and gaps around the shape are left that do not appear to be feasible to fit another shape in there. Either very narrow or they're an individual circle that you can't possibly fit a shape into, but somehow the shapes do fit. It's an odd one. I think this was all added into the game to make it a bit more difficult, because I think the puzzle's actually quite easy otherwise. I've been playing clips of gameplay that show not the weirdest ones, not the weirdest examples. I think I found that after I stopped recording, but just some examples of how shapes don't quite fit how you'd expect. If all of these do seem obvious to you, and it's not a problem, this game's a well put together puzzle game. Although I did get one freeze when I was accidentally clicking the right mouse button as I was dragging a piece across. The game just stopped, so bear that in mind. You still get the satisfaction from completing the puzzle that is the point of these games. And for me, the design elements that I spoke about didn't detract enough to make the game unenjoyable to play. Admittedly, I don't feel like I want to play it again now though. Best advice I can give is check out the footage and decide for yourself. I'm basically neutral on this game. Can't recommend it, I can't condemn it, which I guess is exactly what you don't want from a review. Sorry about that. I think I should go. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.